Picture this. She is standing right in front of you, her body trembling with silent desire, sending out signals so obvious that it would be impossible to ignore if you knew what to look for. Most men miss these subtle sexually charged cues. But what if you could decode her unspoken lust? What if you knew without a doubt that she was desperate for sex? Right then, right there. In the next few minutes, I am going to reveal the raw, erotic signals that a woman's body gives off when she is aroused. And aching for you, stick with me, because by the time this video ends, you will never miss another chance to make her want you more than ever before we start. Please do me a quick favor, hit that like button because it helps us deliver more powerful insight, and if you have not already, hit subscribe and tap the bell icon so you will always stay in the loop with our latest content. And of course, welcome to Dark Facts 2.0, the place where we uncover hidden truths about psychology, attraction, and human behavior. Women might not always initiate sex as openly as men, but their bodies speak volumes when they are aroused. Instead of directly asking for intimacy, they often rely on a range of subconscious signals to communicate their sexual interest. These signals are rooted deep in human psychology and biology, and once you understand them, you will see that her body often betrays her secret desire long before her words ever do. Lips, the silent invitation. Desire. Lips, the silent invitation when a woman bites or licks her lips. It is not just a random habit. It is a subtle yet powerful cue of her sexual arousal, according to psychological studies on nonverbal communication. Lip biting is a well-documented behavior linked to nervous excitement and sexual tension in the presence of a sexual stimulus. Her body reacts instinctively. Her lips swell slightly due to increased blood flow, and biting them is an unconscious attempt to relieve the tension surging through her. In that moment, her mind is likely overwhelmed with erotic thoughts. She is hesitant to voice. Lip biting also serves as a self-soothing action, a way to keep her desire in check while silently telling you that her thoughts have taken a decidedly sexual turn. If you catch her biting her lips while she is around you, rest assured she is thinking of what it would feel like to have your lips on hers, or perhaps even imagining your touch somewhere more intimate. Now, here is the deeper part. Many men assume lip biting is just a nervous tic, but researchers emphasize that this act is often paired with dilated pupils, a shift in breathing patterns, and even subtle changes in voice tone, all happening at the same time. These combined signals are almost impossible to fake, meaning if you notice them together, you can be certain her arousal is genuine. Intimate touch. Women tend to express sexual interest through touch, a subtle but deeply revealing action. Research on physical affection shows that when a woman is aroused, she might not leap on you immediately, but her body craves connection. When she is feeling turned on, she will find excuses to touch you more often, whether it is a casual brush of her hand on your thigh or a lingering stroke on your neck. Psychologists note that these intimate touches, though small, are potent signals of sexual readiness if her fingers are venturing into more provocative areas like your inner thighs or lower back. She is testing the waters, gauging how you will react. Her actions are driven by an increase in oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which spikes during moments of arousal, making her crave physical closeness. The more daring and intentional her touch becomes, the more she is letting you know that she is waiting for you to take things to the next level. What most men do not realize is that women's touch often escalates gradually. It may begin with playful taps, light brushes, or fixing something on your shirt. Then it transitions into longer, slower touches once she crosses into your personal space and lingers there. It is her body screaming that she wants intimacy. Hips, the ancient signal. A woman's hips have long been a universal symbol of fertility and sexual allure, and it is no coincidence when a woman is aroused. She moves differently. Her hips take on a more pronounced sway. Her steps become more exaggerated from an evolutionary standpoint. This swaying motion is a primal indicator of sexual availability rooted in ancient mating rituals. Psychologist Dr. Carl Grammer's studies on body language reveal that these subtle changes in how a woman walks are driven by her increased awareness of her own body and how it is being perceived. She is literally putting her body on display, swaying her hips as an unconscious signal to draw your attention to her curves. This added rhythm, the slow, deliberate way she moves when she knows you are watching, is a clear sign that she is not just walking by aimlessly, she is showing off, almost inviting you to come closer and appreciate her body. If you are tuned into this signal, You will notice her hips naturally become more fluid when she is sexually charged, as if every step is a dance meant to tempt. Beyond just walking, her hips might shift when she is sitting near you, adjusting her posture to highlight her curves or leaning back in a way that subtly emphasizes her pelvic region. These are unconscious primal gestures deeply tied to reproduction and attraction. Eyes, the windows to her desire. If you have ever felt a woman's gaze linger just a bit too long, you have probably sensed her sexual interest without even realizing it. Research shows that the eyes are one of the most revealing indicators of arousal. When a woman is sexually attracted, her pupils dilate. This dilation is an automatic reaction linked to the brain's release of dopamine, the pleasure chemical. The more aroused she becomes, the harder it is for her to stop herself from looking at you. Studies in interpersonal attraction reveal that prolonged eye contact, even if brief, can trigger sexual chemistry between two people if she keeps locking eyes with you, even while trying to divert her gaze. It is a sign that her thoughts are wandering into erotic territory. Her pupils might dilate, her gaze may soften or even flicker down to your lips. Her body, this constant back and forth, glances her way of maintaining control while her mind fantasizes about what might come next. Arousal is written in the subtleties. The truth is, women's sexual cues are often much more subtle than men's, but they are no less intense when she starts showing these behaviors, biting her lips, finding excuses to touch you, swaying her hips seductively, and gazing at you with those dilated eyes. Her body is communicating what her words might not say outright. Psychologists emphasize the power of these nonverbal cues. Understanding and responding to them can deepen sexual attraction and emotional connection between partners. When you notice these signs, she is already primed for intimacy and waiting for you to take action. So next time you see her sending these signals, do not hesitate, step up and meet her desires with confidence. Thank you for tuning into Dark Facts 2.0. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful insights. We will see you next time.